You're listening to Empire of Rust, the world's first and only Transformers RPG podcast. Join the fight as Carapace, Rex, Magnum, Wildstrike, and Sweet Spot fight their way through Iacon's underworld against criminal empires and a movement determined to bring an end to the Cybertronian Confederation.
Alright, welcome back everyone. Let me try that without the alright part. I'm sick of saying that before every goddamn word.
There is nothing worse than becoming aware of something that you repeat and use all the fucking time.
I know.
It drives me crazy.
Yeah, that's what I don't tell people when I notice them about them, like, because I don't want them to stop, because it's part of their personality, you know? I don't want them to be uncomfortable.
I don't know. There's large parts of my personality that I could do without.
Yeah, there's some large parts I could do without, too.
You know, like the loss of like a, at the end of every 30 seconds, every 3 sentences, like I could do without that. Like, Oh, no, there was a guy, never mind, that's a story. No, it was Will Basically. Remember Will Basically?
Oh my
Rubble?
God. I had a friend who said that all the damn time, so much so that the rest of us at work would make fun of him. And anytime that we were watching a movie where someone said, well, basically, we were just all groan simultaneously.
No, okay. So we had a guy that said it so often that while we were at college, we ended up making a board game about the college, including ourselves. And any question that involved that person had to include the words, well, basically, otherwise it was incorrect. And one of the questions was, what does this person say all the time? And the correct answer is, well, basically.
Oh, yeah.
I think Matt knows who you're talking about.
Yeah, no, well, he was there.
I was there.
He was Rubble.
Rubble.
Yeah.
Well, basically, we're going to get started.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone, to Empire of Rust, the second episode after our first big half. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get to the second episode after a big anniversary, it's always kind of a letdown for me. How about you? Is that the same for you? Like seeing episode 2 of a series always is disappointing.
Oh.
I can't say that's ever even crossed my mind.
I never considered episode 2 an anniversary of anything.
If you're worried about sequels being the sucky version of the first one, you're very late.
I just noticed that. Well, every series that I end up watching, the first the big story arc, the first 2, 3, 4-parter is always great because everyone always blows their budget on the opener, and then the second episode or the second part, the second arc for it, just invariably falls flat because it's just you've already used your budget on the first one, so that's it. So episode 2,
series do the opposite. They improve though, because sometimes they just don't know they're what they want to do with it in the beginning. Like X-Files was like that. It got a lot better once they got the rhythm.
Do we have a budget?
Yeah, but Mike saves it all by doing all the work himself. We don't hire out for anything. We don't even get takeout.
We don't even have a budgie.
It's a non-zero number.
That could be a loss then.
-0?
No, it just said non-zero. -1 is non-zero.
Could be -1,000 or 1.
That's pretty interesting. Hey, Mike, are you stalling because you didn't write anything past this point?
No. I got plenty of things.
I hear a pen scribbling.
I got plenty of things to talk. I got this snowstorm out here to talk about. I had this all written down. I had this whole bit I was going to do with hot cocoa and the Whitman's chocolate samplers and everything.
Chocolate.
So this is and you might have to erase this, but so the fact that you contextualize the date for when it comes out, but you're describing the weather for what it is now, that's weird to me.
A lot of podcasts do that, though.
Okay,
it's
hey,
this is
it's
going to be
snowstorm
Thanksgiving
out,
when
and
it comes out, but it's really hot right now.
Okay.
Which is exactly.
I guess I haven't listened I haven't listened to enough of them.
We're a little farther ahead than some other ones I've listened to, though.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Yeah, we got a pretty long pipeline there.
We got a nice pad in here just in case the worst happens and we can't do an episode for a month or two.
Yeah, we're months ahead. I mean, a lot of them are just like a few weeks ahead, Who knows? So.
For all of you listening, I just finished up editing like the last bunch of episodes, like 6 episodes. So now we're, I think, 8 or 9 episodes ahead. So it feels good. Wow. It feels good.
Yeah, and
that's just going to enrage people.
I know they're like, you have them,
release
and you're not
release them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Free our podcast. Free our podcast. Free our podcast.
The only reason this works is because we have a pad. The moment we got rid of the padding for it, my computer would die.
Oh yeah, no, it's
you say bang.
The fucking moment I hit publish, boom, that's it. It'd crash as I hit publish. All right. You know what? Enough wasting time. Matt.
Why? It's the only thing I do well.
We're going to get right back into this episode. And what were we doing last episode? Well, you just finished up some combat. And now you got some people coming down the stairs looking to beat the crap out of you. Just really lean into you.
Oh.
Do they even know we're here?
Yeah, I don't think they know a thing.
You're going to have to find out on that one.
Well, Legionnaire's going to find out way before I do.
So, Legionnaire. Yeah, who's playing Legionnaire today?
I guess I will.
It's going to be fun to see how Legionnaire is going to react now. Turns out he goes super cautious. He's going to be so schizophrenic by the end of this. Oh, God. One episode.
I know, what's going to happen this time? Well, he's just going to ram into people when Mike does it. And he's like, next time he's going to drop his weapon and actually talk his way out of shit. It's going to be weird.
And then turn around and run straight flat into a building. Bam.
I was going to say we should change his name to Hit and Run. It's just
Hit and Run. That'd be a cool Transformer name,
wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, I suppose.
Be like a wrecking ball.
I love it.
We're gonna face that guy now, aren't we?
Writing this down: Hit and Run, and wrecking ball. Okay. All right, let me set the scene again for you. Carapace, Magnum, and Wildstrike, the three of you are in that training room. You have just gotten the bodies hidden away in the lockers. Sweet Spot, you are still down by the door, heading further into the Steelhaven. And Legionnaire is up next to the elevator and the stairs when the two of you, Legionnaire and Sweet Spot, noticed the sounds of bots coming down the stairs. So we're not quite in combat at the moment, so if someone wants to do something, tell me what you guys want to do.
I believe at the last episode, had already noticed that. Moved to this point at the corner where someone coming off the stairwell wouldn't be able to see me immediately. And I did say over the comms, incoming.
That you did.
But did you say stairwell or elevator?
Stairwell.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Sweets, you got yourself hidden around a corner. Carapace, what would you like to do? You're still in the middle of that training room.
Right. I guess I don't know. Because I'm not there. I don't know how close they are. I guess I would just get into position, near the doorway here, so that they can't see me directly. And if combat ensues, then I'll just run around the corner and kick ass.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, combat's going to ensue.
And Wildstrike.
I try to give you guys at least a chance to diplomatize.
And Wildstrike and Legionnaire, what would you like to do? Wildstrike is still in the training room. Legionnaire is up next to the stairs and elevator.
Yes. Legionnaire is going to go down to this little side room to the south and ready an attack.
Thank you for not going to this room, which would have put me in a crossfire with you.
Are you there?
No, I'm down here.
Yeah.
If they're coming out of the stairs, they would have been around here. And if you were here, then...
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Then we would have been shooting across the room at each other. At the bad guys, hopefully, but...
Well, doesn't Legionnaire have that crazy shotgun?
Yeah,
that's why I'm putting him there.
A beautiful, wonderful shotgun.
Yeah, he will ready an attack for when there are multiple enemies in his range.
Okay, sounds good. So just getting getting yourself in position. You are currently effectively in a private sitting room kind of thing. Because don't forget that this entire section right here is effectively just a big lounge / meeting room. There is some seating. There was a display along the eastern wall that was destroyed by someone. And there's a couple of just little smaller alcoves kind of off to the side. Legionnaire is in the southern room. It's a little private sitting room off of the main meeting room that you see. It has a display screen in there that is currently not on, but there is a window looking out over Cybertron. It's kind of nice. Sunrise over Cybertron.
Nice view.
And what's Wildstrike up to?
Wildstrike is going to take position kind of opposite where Sweet Spot is, on the other side of the entryway to the conference room. And he'll have his rifles and knife ready.
All right.
Sounds good to me. And last, but certainly not least, our resident building, Magnum and Pythagoras.
You mean residents?
You beat me by 2 seconds.
I beat a lot of people by 2 seconds. Don't take it personally.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna ready in action that if Carapace runs out there, I'll run out after him.
Okay.
You might want to consider doing your little jammy thing.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll aim it.
Just something to recall.
Yeah, I guess I'll change and change what I'm doing. Can this jam go through the walls?
Interior walls on a ship aren't as solid as physical buildings on a planet. They tend to have a lot of nooks and crannies and hollows for wires and equipment and stuff.
But you also can tell that the wall between the training room and the lounge is actually fairly thick. It looks to be one of the major bulkheads of the ship. If you take a look on the map, you can see that it's almost 5 feet thick. So, definitely not.
Well, I tried.
You could turn into a dollhouse.
And Carapace could
and
throw
lure
you.
them in.
Walk into the room, walk into right here in front of the broken TV and just transform into a dollhouse.
Draw them in. What the hell is this?
That would be really interesting.
Hey, what the hell? I'll do it. I'll transform and then point the jammer out to the room. And I guess Pythagoras will hide behind the TV. Should be small enough to do that.
The TV's in the wall. I think that is a room divider behind the couch.
Yeah, the TV is off to your right, next to Magnum. It's that blue line.
Well, could he hide behind the room divider?
Yeah.
Is there something to hide behind? I'm only seeing it from the top, so I don't know how tall anything is.
Yeah, like where you're sitting right now is if you kind of lay down on the seating, you'll be able to be hidden.
All right.
Yeah, you probably would be. I don't think any of us could.
And I'll just turn the jammer on.
Okay. Well, you're all waiting around for the sound to get closer. And after a couple of seconds, you see 2 bots come down the stairs and out into the main room. Now, let me ask you, Mike. Is Legionnaire staying hidden in that room? Is he just standing in the doorway waiting for them to get in range? Or is he...
No, he was going to stay hidden so he could pop out and surprise them.
Okay.
Ooh, let's all do that. Surprise!
Well, if that's the case, Legionnaire... Do I want you to make a stealth check? You know what? Yeah, I actually do want you to make a quick stealth check. Actually, I want all of you to make a quick stealth check. All of you except for Magnum, because Magnum, you are trying to be seen. And Carapace, you don't need to either because you are in that other room. So don't worry about that.
Oh, well, that's convenient because I rolled a 2.
Oh, well, good then. But Sweet
I don't know
Spot,
if I was really
Legionnaire,
trying
and...
to be seen. I was supposed to be small, so sitting on the floor and being innocuous. But yeah, okay.
All right, starting with you, Sweets. What'd you get?
I got a 19
19.
for a stealth check.
Sounds good to me. Carapace,
That's right.
we're skipping on you. Wild Strike and Legionnaire, what'd you got?
Wild Strike got a 20, and Legionnaire got a 9.
Okay. Okay. And Pythagoras.
11.
11, huh? And boom, and boom. Okay. So these two bots are walking into the room. One of them, the one to the north, we'll call him the red one, he is going to circle around the table and start moving around to the opposite side of the room. But the other one, the blue one, he looks...
Can I interrupt you for a second?
You just did.
Okay. I did say that Legionnaire was ready in action for when they would be in range of his weapon.
Yes, you did. You want to take that shot, I'm assuming? But before you do, just let me describe kind of what the guard over here is doing. The blue guard over here does seem to hear something or notice something going on in Legionnaire's room. So he is going to start moving towards that door. So if you'd like to take a shot, you are welcome to. You have that ready. But it is like as they're moving, they are splitting off. One is getting closer to you, one is getting further away. So what you going to do?
No, that's fine. He will pop out and take a shot, because that will hit both of them.
Pop out and take the shot. Excellent. Give me an initiative roll, and Legionnaire is going to be in the surprise round. Sweet Spot, what'd you get? Initiative, roll us off here.
All right, I got myself a 24.11.
And Carapace.
Carapace has a 16.
And Wild Strike.
Wild Strike has an 8, and Legionnaire has a 13.
And Pythagoras and Magnum.
21.02.
Damn. That's a pretty good roll for you.
Yeah, it is.
And my guys, I got a 6 and a 20. So that shouldn't be too bad for me. One will die. The other might live one round. All right. Legionnaire, surprise round for you. Go ahead and start us off.
Alright, so each one will take -2. I roll 1 attack for each. So that's the first one. And then this will be the second. So it'll be 21 for the closest guy, and a 17.
Here comes the Rona.
No. You obtuse one.
And they are flat-footed as well, so...
Absolutely correct. 21 is definitely going to be a hit. And the other one, that one's a little bit more iffy. What did you get on that one? You said 17?
17.
17. And the flat-footed does help out quite a bit on that. So, both hits.
Damage once for all targets, so let's take that first roll. So that'd be 10 damage.
10... What kind of damage are you dealing with me here?
Fire damage.
10 fire damage. Yeah, it's boom. And that's boom. All right. They are very surprised.
I mean, he pretty much they just got sprayed with a light show.
Yeah.
Lasers!
Ouchie light show.
It's like, what do you call your gun? It's the Pink Floyd.
I just got hit by the disco ball. Speaking of disco ball, Sweet Spot.
That's right. Okay. Well, obviously, combat has ensued, as was promised. And I will, already had the rifle out and ready.
Of course.
So, I'm going to point it at this fella here. Can I shoot from this position, or do I have to step out?
I think you would have to take at least a 5-foot step in order to do
Then
it.
I shall do that. Also trying to stay close to the wall to prevent this other one from getting a shot on me. And I will take a shot on Mr. Red up there, trying to round the table.
Sounds good to me. Just so you know, you have full concealment against the blue dude because of that little triangular wall that's in the way.
Oh, very nice. Just the way I like it. I got a 19 to hit. I believe they're still flat-footed, yeah.
You are correct. 19 is a hit.
And this weapon is going to deal out 9 points of fire damage.
And that is 9 hit points less for Mr. Red. He's already seeing some red.
Stop, or I'll shoot again.
Look, it's Sweet Spot. It's Ambassador Sweet Spot.
Oh, now I get all the notoriety.
I'll hold them off. Get back upstairs.
Tell your friends. Well, rather don't.
Magnum.
Well, I guess he has to just maintain that field right now.
If you want to, sure.
Yeah, Pythagoras will pop out and take a shot at Red Dude. Not something he's good at. Oh. 21 to hit.
Damn, guys, you're just beating back the the AC on this.
Yeah,
one.
he gets a fortitude save, I think, to avoid the 4 damage, but not the.
No, I don't. I rolled a 1.
Wah, wah, wah.
So does that lower his armor class by? So it does damage and lowers AC.
But the damage part is a saving throw. The AC lowering is not. His AC goes down by 4.
He's a nice one. How many rounds?
Does that really matter, Mike?
Probably not, but if it's 1, then it kind of does matter.
I'll tell you in a sec once I...
Does it?
Maybe not.
Carapace still hasn't gone yet.
Just keep going and I'll look it up.
Yeah, but Carapace can only make 1 attack here.
Yeah, but what an attack.
Let's see here, which means it is now my turn. This guy is... So Mr. Red. Mr. Red wants his friend to run back up the stairs, so he is going to... he's going to just run some interference here. So he's going to move around the table, put himself right in the way of everybody here. And Sweet Spot, you have taken a shot at him. Pythagoras, you've taken a shot. But Pythagoras, you're also sitting like on the couch on this, so he's not quite confident about hitting you. And let me give him a quick perception check to see if he notices Wild Strike around the corner. That is looks like a 7. So I'm going to say he does not. Which means, Sweet Spot, you have just become the focus of his ire.
Bring it on, bad boy.
Which means he is going to fire.
No fire on Sweet Spot. Don't do it.
That's a really weird choice.
Get out of here. It's the wrong time to be cleaning in here, lady.
Oh, fuck, I love it.
I come back.
Oh, God. Let's see here. What do I got? I got an unnatural 20 with his terrestrial gamma rifle.
With his Tourette's rifle?
Just interrupt. The glass gas lasts 4 rounds. Always does.
4 rounds. Okay, thank you. And total damage coming at you, Sweets, is 8 fire damage.
Oh, God. It burns. No one's going to jump on that?
You shoot me with light, I shoot you with light.
Jeez. Who is this guy?
It's private obvious.
Okay, Carapace, it is now your turn. You have been hearing the sounds of laser fire in the other room. And the sound of a cleaning lady, apparently.
You have a winch as a grapple, right?
I do.
That guy's gonna be running away.
I think right. So you can't. So if I do a double move, I can't get in the way. Can I run even though I don't have like the full length? Because like normally you can move 4 times your speed by running. But
do you have to do that in a straight line, or can you like run around?
Normally,
stuff?
Like that's why I was kind of curious.
In Starfinder, I don't think you have to do a straight line, but of course you do lose
You
you lose your...
has like a penalty to AC, and it's a full round action.
Yeah.
Run. You can run as a full action. When you run, you can move up to 4 times your speed in a straight line. You gain the flat-footed condition. You can't run if you must cross difficult terrain or can't see where you're going, and provokes attacks of opportunity.
That sounds pretty clear then. Then I will 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. So I go 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to get right there with the intention of getting in the way. Oh, ooh, this is cool. Check this out. Now that I'm in that position, I'm going to use my calling crystal to pull the tactical pike to my hands.
And where is it? Like on your back or something?
Yep.
Nice. And that pike was... whose was it? Blue Shift's? Was that Blue Shift's?
It was.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Zephyr.
Or Zephyr.
Yeah, I think it was Zephyr.
Blue Shift is still alive.
Because it has reach.
Zephyr!
That's right. The Zephyr's. Okay. Yep. All right. That's a nice callback right there.
And what's interesting, so it has a called and anchoring ability on it. So I'm double checking what anchoring is, but I think I know what it
excellent.
means.
This could be an interesting next round for Carapace here.
Anchoring
Yes.
is if it scores a crit. They're immobile for like 1d4 rounds.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Okay, it's only on a crit then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Well, both Legionnaire and Wild Strike do have a move before this guy attempts to get away. So Legionnaire comes first, followed by Wild Strike, and yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that screwed me up. I can't attack now because Carapace is in the way.
I'm not worried.
You know he would
You'd have to hit me first.
That's true.
Nose first or nothing.
I don't think Legionnaire would want to do that, though. Legionnaire is going to do something incredibly stupid and try to grapple this guy.
Didn't I shoot Legionnaire when we were in your boss's office?
Oh, yeah, you did.
And like we were totally cool with it because we recognized the fact that it was a necessary thing.
Yeah.
Shoot me!
All right, then. We'll nod to Carapace and fire.
I'm loving his shotgun now too.
So that's... This one's for Carapace.
There's a lot of collateral damage in this thing.
And this one's for the other guy.
Here comes the Rona.
The first two would be misses. An 8.
Okay,
Would miss.
that's the one right in front of you, so that that is a miss.
Carapace would be next in line. He'd get a 10, so that would be another miss.
I'm assuming your AC is a lot higher than a 10.
Yeah. It's in the mid-20s.
And a 22 to hit the red guy.
And that is definitely a hit.
So that would be 11 damage. Fire.
Ooh, that's a spicy hit right there. Boom.
Not as spicy as the last damage. Almost max. Too bad.
Just imagine this guy right in front of you, like, I know what's coming. Just drops down. He hears this big ass beefy bot Carapace coming up behind him. It's like, I know what's going on here.
So you're saying he went prone?
No.
I was just going to ask, like,
No,
did
he did
you
not
really?
mechanically go prone. A flavor prone.
Favor prune. That sounds tasty.
All right. Wild Strike, go and do your shit.
Are prones anything like prunes?
You want some prone on your meatballs up there, buddy?
I would love.
You want that melted on?
I'd love some prone alone.
Can I see the blue guy from where Wild Strike is?
The blue guy.
You probably see him.
I'd say yeah, you can see him. You may not be able to. If you're going to take a shot at him, I would give him some significant bonuses for that, considering you're going through 2 allies and a table and shooting around the wall. But yes, you can at least see parts of him.
Yeah, well, cover bonus is just 1 bonus. It doesn't stack. So that would just be a +4. So I'll do this as a full round action. I'm going to use my marksmech ability and take a shot.
Shoot away.
I dealt with the cover. I'll hit. I get a 19.
No, 19 is not going to be a hit with the cover. Okay. That brings it down to effectively a 15, and this one is that dude. Yeah.
This is the red guy?
The blue guy.
The blue guy.
Definitely a miss on Boo.
Okay, that's it for me.
Well, his companion here told him to run and get back upstairs, and that is what he is going to do, or attempt to. So he is going to move away from both Legionnaire and Carapace. He is going to provoke. He's going to provoke once from Legionnaire and once from Carapace, because it is just the same move action.
Correct.
So if any of you two can do anything about that, then yeah, go ahead and do it.
I am going to try to trip him. So that is a combat maneuver check.
We don't do these things enough.
No, well, you know what? They're typically very difficult to do. Like they're kind of disproportionately hard.
Starfinder sort of nerfed.
But yeah, but I'm pretty strong, and I rolled decently, so I hit a 28.
28.
So I have to beat their KAC plus 8.
This guy's KAC plus 8 is a 26.
Wow. Nice.
You got yourself a 28. You managed to trip him on the way by.
So keep in mind, I rolled a 15 to get that.
Wow. Should maybe trip people more often.
That's pretty good.
I will do the old fist bump. Yeah.
Where you going? Nowhere.
So what I'll say is, since he was trying to head up the stairs and you tripped him, he is now prone on the staircase, kind of lying flat, like on the first couple of steps.
Nice.
That you can interpret it that way if you want. Totally, that's not how it actually works. If you care to, I don't know which one.
You're just supposed to be like prone, like on the space, right?
Yeah. It's like, so I get the attack as he's leaving the square that he's leaving. So like the one adjacent to Legionnaire, and because I actually hit him, he would fall prone in that square.
Because he has a reach weapon.
Because you have a reach weapon.
Because I have a reach weapon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Since you're using a reach weapon, okay. If you were just tripping up with your leg or something, I'd say that he fell on the stairs. Effectively, I don't think it's made much of a difference.
You didn't think he was going to pull the pike out for no reason. He had a reason for it.
I am nothing if not tactical. It's called a tactical pike. Actually, wow, 3 of my weapons are called tactical.
Really, that's not a coincidence.
Yeah, tactical dashko, tactical pike, and tactical cathode cannon.
Carapace, I'm betting, has a tactical toothbrush.
Full delicate switchblade.
I would if I had teeth.
Aww.
Mandible brush.
Okay.
So he can. So that was his move.
He can take another move though, so he can.
So he could stand up.
That is what he is. It what he's going to do? Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to stand up.
Trip him again.
Standing up doesn't provoke, does it?
Oh no! Now I've got. Well, I'm sorry. What did you say you did?
He's standing up. Yeah. It's all he can do.
That improves his armor class for what I'm about to do next.
Nice.
Like it makes it better for me.
Oh, sweet.
Spot.
Speaking of things that are sweet, back up to the top of the round, starting with Sweet Spot. Not Spot Sweet, Sweet Spot. I already made that joke, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Whatever happened to Spot Sweet?
We don't talk about him. I will step out from behind the corner here and realize that this is going down. And I will yell out to, well, not yell, but loud enough so that everyone can hear me. Take him down before he gets away. And I will also take a shot. Where's my thing?
Don't listen to him. Just run.
13 to hit.
Don't try to distract him, Ambassador.
Says the guy who's trying to distract us.
I blow in his direction and a little bit of his armor falls off. You shouldn't be talking at all.
Alright, what'd you get?
I rolled a 13, sir.
13's a miss.
You didn't let me finish. I said 1,300.
Oh, then that's a double miss.
1,000.
And we cycle back around. You hit yourself.
Ish. Give or take.
Good news is you've proven that the universe is curved.
Wow, that was quite the shot. I'm going to have to rename myself from Sweet Spot to Sweet Shot.
Oh.
Still a great name.
All right, I'm done. I'm finished. Just take him down, boys.
Magnum and Pythagoras. Pythagoras can be the one who deals the killing blow.
I doubt it. Actually, I wish I hadn't rolled my attack yet, because I actually should have done something different. It's too late. I see the numbers. I was going to shoot at blue with the glass gas cannon, but I got a 12, so dink. That'll do it.
Came really close, actually.
Oh, really?
His AC is a 13 right now, so you actually came really close because the
I'm shooting at blue again. Same blue.
Oh, you're shooting at blue. God damn it. Why do I keep thinking you're shooting at red?
Nobody wants to shoot at red, Mike. Let it go.
It was like, I'm distracted by red.
Doing his
We're all
job.
just like, shut up, Red. We're trying to take out blue.
Yes, that is a miss. A 12 is going to be a miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of red, red is going to make an attack.
Really? Really? You want to try that?
Well, let's see. Carapace is on the other side of the table. I can't...
It's me. I'm here. I'm right next to you.
Yeah, I think he probably would do Sweet Spot. Would he?
Woody Harrelson? Is that who's in the bot suit?
All right, here's what's going to happen here. Because Red, the Mr. Red over here, he can see what's happening here. He knows that Carapace is going to just mess Mr. Blue up next turn, and he really needs that not to happen. So here's what he is going to do. Mr. Red is going to jump up, transform, and he is going to ram you, Carapace. Now he transforms into an Assault VTOL. So he is effectively hovering above the table in front of you. And in order to do this, I need to make a piloting check. DC is 10 plus the item level. Technically, the item level will be the character level, so it's a DC 14 piloting check. I'm willing to bet I'm going to make it.
Plus 5.
Plus 5
Plus
for
5?
coming from a dead stop.
Okay.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Does transforming provoke an attack of opportunity?
Transforming does not, but the movement will.
Okay, because since I made my last attack of opportunity, the turn order has flipped over. So I can technically make another attack of opportunity. I can't trip him because he's a VTOL, but...
Right. But you can certainly try to do some damage, and if you do enough, you might even be able to kill him before he gets to you.
That was my thought, yeah.
Do you want to save it for the other dude, though?
The other dude will not survive.
All right, rolled an unnatural 20 on my piloting check, so that certainly clears the DC 19 piloting check to do the ram. And he is just... By one, I know. It was a pretty low roll, to be honest. And he is just going to ram himself forward right at you, Carapace.
Is there does he have to hit? Or does ram automatically...
You get a reflex save. You get a reflex save for half damage.
Okay. Well, I will...
It's his collision DC. I think it's 14 in this case.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and hit him because, you know what? That's... It'll be more awesome if I could just, impale this guy on a pike.
Yeah,
oh my god, that's going to be amazing.
Could this be an age-old set to receive a charge kind of a thing with a pike?
It's an attack of opportunity, so I'm going to say that.
I've never done that in my life.
Setting to receive a charge is pretty sweet. Okay, I didn't hit super high. So that is a 11 plus 8 is 19. Is a 19 hit?
19 on this guy against...
Mr. Red.
Mr. Red. Actually, a 19 is a hit.
All right, because he'd been glassed.
Yeah.
Glasscast.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. Not crazy damage. That is 6 points of piercing damage.
6 points. Okay. Not too bad. He's still alive. Yep. Although at this point he is very badly burned and stabbed.
Good.
And insulted.
Good.
I'm going to roll up the damage for you. It's 8d10 damage, and I got to roll this up on roll 20 because I don't have 8d10s in front of me.
Does anybody?
No. I only take out 3 because that's all I need right now.
So this is going to be 44 damage coming at you. 44 damage doubled coming at you.
What?
88 damage. But luckily you get a reflex save to try and avoid this. So your DC is going to be equal to the collision DC, which I believe is 14. So go ahead and roll your reflex save, and don't roll low. Or no. Roll low. Roll low, please.
Well, I rolled a 15 on the die, and I get a +6, so I have a 21.
Mr. Red screams past you and boom, slams himself into the wall, dealing half of his half that collision damage to himself, which is more than enough to kill him.
I just envision me kind of jumping and rolling over his form.
Badass.
Whoa!
Yeah. And then just landing on my feet on the other side.
Once this damage counter gets up to 88, you're gonna see some serious shit.
I respect that guy. I was like, that was a brave thing that he just
He was
did.
all in.
Yeah, he was like, he was a worthy adversary.
And now
I ran people all
The thing is,
the
he was
damn
going to die no matter what, probably.
And now he's a pile on the floor. Difficult terrain, though.
Well, he's part of the wall now. Is what he means.
You're right.
He's next to the wall.
He is sticking out of the wall. Awesome.
Does so much damage to this room, I swear.
Well, that was unfortunate for me. I was trying to just knock you out, Carapace, just bring you down.
Hey, that would have been if I had taken the full damage, the 88. I would have been unconscious.
Ooh, wow.
Many have tried, none have succeeded.
If I had taken the full 88, I would have been atomized.
I'll just look over at the Wild Strike and say, relative of yours?
I think I knew him.
Well, Carapace, you're here. It's your turn, so go for it.
Okay. Well, I after kind of just looking, I just imagine the entire room just looking towards this craziness that just happened, and then I just kind of look towards the guy, and I'm like, goodbye, and I level all 3 of my weapons at him, and I'm taking a full attack with my multi-shooting. Ooh. So I am attacking him with a, I don't know if you actually want to do this many, Adam, but my Red Star Conqueror, my Light Reaction Cannon, and my Azimuth Artillery Laser.
Red Star Conqueror. What were the other 2?
The Light Reaction Cannon, I don't think we have a name for that one yet. And the Azimuth Artillery Laser.
Nope, they're not name-worthy.
I actually have unique sound effects for each one of those.
Oh, do you?
Nice.
Cool. That's awesome.
With the named weapons, you can actually tell what kind of weapon is being shot based on the sound effect.
Based on, I was going to say, because I have I know I have the Sub-Zero Hail Cannon, but that's a... okay, but let's see if I actually hit with any of these things. But that direction is being lit up by electricity, fire, and projectiles.
This is all single target stuff, right?
All single target, correct. Okay, so my first one is I take the -4, so that's +9, so that's a 17 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Wow.
Then the next one is a 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
And then the next one is a 23 to hit.
Also a hit.
Okay. So he takes 8 damage from the light reaction cannon, and then 14 from the Azimuth artillery laser.
3 attacks, 2 successful ones to hit. He is still standing, though.
Son of a bitch.
He was still almost at full health.
Oh, okay. Well, hey,
I think only Legionnaire had hit him with the shotgun once.
Yep, missed him the second time.
You did it.
And I missed him.
In the future, I'm going to try to figure out a way so that when that guy just did that thing and like suicided himself into the wall, like I want to throw his friend in front of him.
Catching a charge.
You know? Yeah, that'll be really cool. Something to think about.
Legionnaire and Wild Strike.
What's the blue guy wielding?
He's got the tactical thresher blade that you have. He's dealt with the previous guys, but he has not bothered to actually hit you with anything.
Well, Legionnaire is going to move out of the room, and that will provoke from the blue guy.
That will provoke.
He's coming out of the booth.
I don't know why that's so exciting. It is.
Did the blue guy even draw his melee weapon?
It was drawn as he came down the stairs.
Oh, so they knew there was something wrong.
They suspected there was some trouble in here. Maybe not a hit. This is a 17 against you?
That is a miss.
All right. Rolled low on that one, so...
Legionnaire is going to take a shot and aim it so it doesn't hit Carapace.
Carapace doesn't care.
And missed with a 7.
Ooh.
Wow. Well, that part of the wall hadn't been shot yet, so I mean...
No more stairs.
Oh, but it does have a VTOL sticking out of it.
Actually, if you angled that to not hit Carapace, it'd be going into that room with the other screen. So you just shot the other screen.
Oh, good.
Okay.
We haven't caused carnage in that room yet. Thank you for covering all the bases.
Wild Strike is going to move up against this is an elevator?
Yes.
Next to the stairs?
Correct.
Okay.
It is not open.
And fire on the blue guy.
Fire on the blue guy.
19 to hit.
19 to hit on Boo. And I'm pretty certain that's going to be enough. Yes, that is enough.
So 13 sonic damage.
Sonic boom.
13 sonic. It's still not enough to kill him. He is still standing.
Dang.
He is almost dead, though. Is that it for Wild Strike?
That's it.
I was hoping nose first.
Oh no. We've had enough of that this episode.
Alright, well, he is standing. He is going to try and get away again. Because his friend just sacrificed himself to stop him. Or to stop you guys. So he is going to start walking up the stairs, getting away, unless someone's got something they can do.
He's at the end of the initiative, so I've already made my attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Dang. That's it.
I'm betting Sweet Spot can get up those stairs faster than him next round, though.
He is going to take a double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he is going to go off to another map.
I mean, you know we're going after him.
Oh, I absolutely know you're doing that.
That thing's got a little more complicated. Or maybe a lot more complicated.
Give me a perception check. All of you.
All of us.
Perception.
Perception, yes.
Jesus. 27.
I get an 18.
18, okay.
26.
26, okay.
Wild Strike get a 10, and Legionnaire get a 20.
10 and 20.
I've got 22.
22. Magnum, I gave you a slight bonus because you were in your Sentry Bay mode anyway. Not that you needed it. Magnum and Carapace, both of you can hear the sound of voices up the staircase above you and the sound of machinery kind of getting ready. And we'll see you next time.
Okay.
Interesting.
Not machinery. Anything but machinery.
Record data log 2212-A 42nd cycle 08. Mission report. Code name Empire of Rust. Mission status ongoing. Oversight Commander Game Master Michael Ordway. Squad Commander Magnum played by Matthew G. Ranged Combat Specialist Wild Strike played by Mike M. Melee Combat Specialist Carapace played by Patrick Finn. Support Melee Combat Specialist Rex, played by Rob Muller. Forward Scout Sweet Spot, played by Adam Achu. Logistics support provided by the Transmissions Network. To support the show, please visit transmissionspodcast.com/rust. Mission success.